We've been moving in mandalas in this Monday class lately. And I love this movement because it really gets us out of our own heads and into the flow. And our theme this month is flow. And also we like to do this when we're celebrating holidays. And so tomorrow is the International Day of Yoga. So we'll be celebrating that. And the theme for them is Yoga for Humanity. And then this also falls for us in the US right after Juneteenth. So really good to honor that space of connectivity and freedom for all, and freedom from physical ailments and mental, emotional after the pandemic as well, is what this theme is for this year. So let's take a moment to ground in. You can close your eyes or keep them open, gazing out over the tip of your nose. And just start to draw your awareness down through your body. You can attach a light to it. Give that light any color you want. And as you run that light through your physical body, notice where that light goes, where it flows easily. Notice any places that it feels like it's not quite reaching. Those places that feel a little shadowy or dark, dense. And bring your light of attention there. Notice what happens. And then just like turning the page of a book, start to notice your energy level, your breath. Maybe more up in your chest if you've been rushing to get here. Or if you just woke up from a nap, it might feel more heavy. And checking in with your mind. Noticing where the thoughts have been. And just shining light on that. Notice if there's any judgment. And begin to notice your emotions. As you connect to either the emotions that you're feeling, or sometimes it's even lack of emotions. See if you can identify a place in your body where you can feel this emotion, this energy in motion. And that brings us back to the physical, just sitting with that physical sensation of that. And starting to deepen your breath. Maybe imagine that light and breathing into that sensation. Notice what happens. It might get stronger, just like a rising wave, and then start to dissipate as you return back to center. And just taking a moment to center in your intention for practice. Maybe it is one of flow, or that connection, that yoga for humanity. And then imagine your breath now as you breathe in down through the crown of your head, drawing that breath down the back of the body. So as you inhale, just imagine a steady stream of breath down the back of the body. And as you exhale, imagine that breath coming up and out the front of the body. So beyond the organs, the front of the spine, until you get to about your eyes or that space between the brow. Inhale, imagine that breath flowing down the back, releasing any tension from the day. And as you exhale, coming up and out the front. No, that's good too. Breathing in down the back of the body, the circular breathing, and then up and out the front of the body. You might start to cultivate a little ujjayi. Maybe it's just happening because you practice yoga. Or you can start to intentionally bring in that ujjayi pranayama to find center, to start to warm from the inside out. Good. And then let's join our hands together, and with some sun breaths, we'll take the sound of Om. We'll widen the elbows out to the side and then draw the hands back to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Om. Just pause for a moment, enjoying that silence. And then we'll start to open our eyes, bring the hands down, and you can come off that bolster if you're propped up. We'll start with some seated cat-cow. So you can do this in hero's pose or just crossing the legs. And we'll start to round back, finding that core stability. And then inhale, pulling the heart forward, shoulders back. Exhaling, see if you can get this rocking down through the pelvis as long as there's no instability there. And then pulling the heart forward and shoulders back. Good. And then you can start to add your arms as levers out in front, back of the hands together. Inhale, opening the heart. So the palms face forward. Good. Exhale, round. Bring up any tension around the head, neck, shoulders, spine. Good. Deep breath in, full breath out. Last time. Good. Inhale, reaching the arms out to the side, and then bring those palms together, interlace the fingers, reaching the palms up toward the ceiling, and then start to draw the tips of the shoulders down. Good. Staying long through the side body as you bring just the tips of the shoulders together. See if you can pull a little bit on your fingertips. And then flipping the palms up, you might look up into your hands, bring your wrists together and circle around those wrists. Good. Getting that little massage, keeping the wrists together as you make those figure 8 patterns. Inhale, reaching up, interlocking the other finger on top, flipping up, pull the fingers apart and bring the tips of the shoulders together. Stay long through the sides and draw the ribs in if you start to tilt that rib cage forward. Good, and then looking up into the palms, start to bring the wrists together and circle around, just like a little massage for those forearms, wrists, shoulders. Beautiful. Shaking out those hands, we'll bring the hands down to the floor, leaning into the right hand as we reach the left arm up. So think of pouring out through that right side and then circling it around. And we'll go side to side, taking your left fingertips down. As you reach up with the right hand, think of pinning that hip down, feeling that union of opposites. Good. Inhale, opening through the side. Exhale, round. And creating this yawn-like quality through your movement. Good. Breathing in and breathing out, moving through all the 6 movements of spine. One more time at your own pace. We're all moving with our own rate of breath and rhythm. Beautiful. As we come back up, this time we'll swim that right hand around to the knee, maybe press the knee down and look over the left shoulder. Grounding through the hips. And even turn and look down that front arm, releasing the neck and jaw. And then as you look back again, breathing into that mid-spine. See if you can relax your belly so the blood can go to those deeper organs. And unwinding the spine over to the other side, using that right arm for support to keep the spine long, drawing the right knee down. Looking back and down that right arm. Good, and then maybe forward, down that front arm. You got it, nice. As you look back, see if you can pick a point a little further, still staying relaxed, not tensing your twist. Breathing into the belly, keeping it soft and free. Good, and then we'll unwind the spine, bring the hands to the thighs or knees, and start to circle around through the hips. And keep pressing down that pinky toe side of your foot to protect the knees. As you find a place here that might feel tight or tense or like it's calling for a little extra attention, just staying there and stretching and breathing into it. In the other direction. Good. Pausing at any place. You might be moving a little faster or very slow and mindful. Good. Next time you're forward over those legs, start to stretch your arms out. Take an inhale, lift the heart, drop the hips back, and then wave the spine down. Good, deep breath. Good. Inhale, start to walk the fingertips up. You might lean back into your hands slightly as you stretch the legs out. So you can keep your knees together here or extend the legs as you ground down. And then maybe you reach the arms out to the side, squeezing those inner thighs. Good job. Good Ujjayi breath. Beautiful. Let's cross the legs. And then bend the feet back in. Good. Pressing down. We'll start to crawl forward. Press down through those pinky toe sides. Pull the hands back as you tent the fingers, lifting the heart forward. And then just pouring out your spine. Good. Breathing in and out through the nose, letting your forehead relax, the sides of your body, your hips. Still scoping out with your light. Those tight places, bringing your attention there, your breath there, and notice what changes. Good, walking the hands back up. Leaning back into your fingertips. You can just keep your knees hugging in here, or maybe start to extend the legs out as you draw. It's up to you. Still keep your heart lifted. Can stay here or reach those arms forward. Good. Ooh, feel a little wobbly. Good. And then for balance, we'll just cross probably our favorite leg since we started with that one over, and then come back. And you can mermaid the legs out to the side, or we'll just crawl over our legs and come into tabletop position. So you come in, you might stretch out the wrist, turning one palm up, stretching the fingers back. A little bend through the elbow. Then to the other side. Do a lot of weight bearing on our wrists, especially since we're going to practice some namaskars, 18 of them. I'll give you lots of variations. You know, you can listen to your own body here. Greg showed up late. It's for the International Day of Yoga. Then we'll turn the hands down, turn the fingers out slightly, and just start to move through cat-cow. So again, just depending on your energy, you might inhale, hold the breath, and then exhale. So it might be a little more like a Kriya, a little faster, or you can just be really focusing on the rolling of the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Inhaling and exhaling. And once more. Good. As we come back to neutral, let's draw that left knee in toward the chest and then reaching it back. Open the heart forward. Drawing it in toward the chest and reach it back. Good. You can kick it up behind you. Good. This time, keep your leg extended and reach that right hand forward, turning on that Ujjayi breath. Getting length. And press down through your left hand so you don't sink down into the shoulder. You'll find more of that protraction in the shoulder, getting all that length. Bringing the right hand back down. Now point your toes to the left side of your mat and then start to extend that leg straight out from your hip. Keep pinning your right hip in. There we go. And then we'll just set that down. Walking the hands up, standing on that right knee. And come back into our side awakening, sliding that left hand down, reaching the right arm up. And then circle that right arm down. Bringing the right fingertips to the floor. You can move your block there as you sweep that left arm up and across. Circling it in front of the body as you run it across your mat. Coming back up, reaching up with that right arm. And then in front of the body. And then back over to the right side. Sweeping the left hand down to the mat. We'll come back into that Parigasana variation, opening that inner hip. And then lifting it up. And this time we'll swing it over to the right, tucking the toes, pressing back through the heel. You can pulse a little bit and look back over your right shoulder. Good, and then dropping that left knee behind the right. You might widen your feet for this cow face shape. If this is too much, bring your knees together, feet wide. Good, if you got this, you can start to move forward and back or even circle it around into those hips. We'll be making the shape a lot. So getting used to it right here. In both directions. Good. Coming back to center, placing that left knee next to the right and just come back to your tabletop. Feeling steady here. Drawing the right knee in this time as you exhale. Inhale, reaching it back, kicking up through the heel. Drawing the knee in. Ekapada, cat cow. Good, draw the knee in. And reaching it back. Let's do it once more, breathing out. Breathing in and extending that right leg back, standing firm in your right hand as you reach the left hand out. In handshake position, keep pressing down, especially through that middle finger on the right hand. Breathe and extend through the spine. Good. All that space, relaxing any tension through the top of that left foot. And then bringing your left hand down, point your toes out to the right. See if you can pin your left hip in while you're bringing it around. Can you stay stable there? Good, and then setting that down. Good job, just enjoy this hip awakener here. And then we'll start to walk the hands up. Standing on that left knee. Right hand will slide down the right leg. Reaching up with your left arm, up and over. Circle it in front of the body. You'll feel a little bit of core strength to lift. And then left hand down, or you can bring your block there. And reach that right arm. Big breath in, like a yawn. Exhale. Inhale, reaching that left arm up and over, Parigasana. Relaxing that left foot. The toes can be tucked under or flat. And then back to that left side, stretching out, fingertip to toe, sweep the hand in front as we bring it back to table. Good, and then we're gonna lift that leg up, swim it all the way over to the left, coming onto the ball of the foot, pressing back through your heel into that left hip. Might look over the left shoulder and crescent through the left side. Good breath. And then just place that right knee behind the left as you widen the left foot to the right side of the mat. Good. You can slide forward and back or circle the hips around. Good job. Breathing in. Find that hugging in of the inner thighs. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, unsnuggle that right leg, bring it back to tabletop. Inhale, open through the heart. We'll tuck the toes, lift the knees to hover, feeling those low belly muscles. Good. And drawing the tips of the shoulders together, firming as you press down through your hands. And then give a good push, reach your hips up and back. And start to pedal out through your feet, your knees, and even lifting one sitting bone and then the other. Good. Give a good push with the hands as your thighs, spine, and shins move back. And then feet, hands, and head ground forward, finding that balance. Let's take a cleansing breath together. Inhale through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Good. And then just start to walk your feet up toward your hands. Coming into Uttanasana, forward fold at the top of your mat. Good. As you ground down, get the weight through the whole foot. And then maybe you grab elbows and sway side to side. Or let your fingertips just wash across the ground. Good. Beautiful. Breathing out, let your head and neck go. And then release your hands if you're holding those elbows. Soften your knees and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Reaching the arms up and out. And then hands to the heart. And just bowing into that intention to move together in harmony. Can always stop as we're moving through this mandala. And this namaskars are salutations to life force energy. So honoring and bowing to all life force. And as we bring our hands by our side, let's warm up our ankles a little bit, reaching up through the palms. You might lift one heel or both, finding a little balance, and then exhale. This is prana and apana, hands rising up and exhaling down. Good. Breathing in, slowly rise up. Like an elevator. Slowly down. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. As we get grounded, get so grounded in your heels, letting the hips trail back behind you. Still seeing those big toes as we reach the hands up. And then exhale, left hand comes by your left hip. Keep drawing those hips back. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, right hand. Inhale, reaching up. Twice more, feeling that warmth. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Once more, think of alternate nostril breathing. Left side of the body. And opening the right side. Good, and then reaching both arms up, looking up like you're holding something you love as you reach the hips back. Getting all that length and space. Reaching up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. So when we come into this forward fold and we start to move in a circle, probably won't need your blocks. If you have any SI joint issues, you're still going to just come down and not do all the ankle crossing. So let me know, or you can try this with me. So we'll take the right foot and cross it over the left. See if you can hug in here and find some balance on your feet. So we're finding that core line, just like we did in Navasana. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, folding forward, drawing the low belly in. You can always soften both knees to touch the floor. Inhale, come up part way, just stretch and elongate the spine. Exhale, fold. Good, and then we're gonna step back with our left leg. Let's take a little pulsation here just to warm up for our lunges. So inhale, look back as we squeeze the hips. Exhale, heart forward. Cleansing breath, big lion's breath. Inhale, exhale. Once more, inhale, exhale. So 19 times on our knees can be a little much too, so you can always take a modification of coming up. Otherwise, we're gonna lower the knee down and rise up to that low lunge, reaching up. Good job. All right, good job. Good job listening to your body. So we exhale, we'll fold back down, tuck your left toes and lift that knee off the floor. You're either gonna step back to plank or cross that right ankle back to plank. Good. Right ankle's in front. Inhale, reach the hips back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank. You can pause here or move through chaturanga. And then push up, your choice. And then back to downward dog. Good, breathe in, breathe out. Now we're learning a little something new. And then we'll step that left foot all the way up where we were to that lunge. Good, let's take a pulsation on this side. Inhale, round the spine. Exhale, cleansing breath. Just getting into the flow. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. Once more, breathing in and breathing out. Good, you can lower the knee down or keep it lifted. Good, rising up. Breathing, maybe looking up. Exhale, bringing the hands down, either stepping the right foot up to meet the left or crossing it behind. Fold forward. Root down, inhale, rise up, reach up. You can just be on both feet if balance is talking to you. Hands to the heart. Beautiful. You'll find your own flow. Just trust it. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward, pouring out that spine. Good. We'll cross the right foot in front and then just turn just to the corner as if this was a clock and we're going to the 11 o'clock because the right foot is in front. Just a little tiny turn to the left. Inhale, get some length. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up and step back with that left foot on this diagonal. Lower the knee or keep it lifted. Inhale, rising up. You got it. Exhale, bringing the hands down to flank the right leg and then stepping back, downward dog. You can move from plank to downward dog, right ankles crossed over the left. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga or no chaturanga, back to downward dog. Good. And then we'll all come back to downward dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Looking forward, step your left foot forward. Lowering the knee down or high lunge. Rising up. You got it, beautiful. Exhale, bringing the hands down, stepping up forward fold or crossing the right ankle behind the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down through your feet and rise up, reach up. There you go, using your strong legs. Hands to the heart. Really finding that center channel. Inhale, reaching up. Think of that breath pouring down the spine. Exhale. Inhale, partway lift. Cross the right leg around as you turn toward the side of your mat. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, step back with the left leg. Lower the knee down. Good. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale, reaching the hands down. Lifting your back knee, step the right foot in front of the left to plank. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, push up. Exhale, downward dog. Stepping that left foot forward, high or low lunge. Inhale, just start to move with your breath. Notice the effects of moving in a circle. Exhale, hands down. Stepping up, right beside the left or right behind, fold forward. Rising up on the inhale. You got it. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Inhale, sweeping the palms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot in cross and just turn one clock dial to that diagonal line. Again, right foot in front, take an inhale, lift. Exhale, step back with the left leg at that diagonal. Lower the knee down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands come down. Lifting the back knee, stepping the right foot in front. Plank to downward dog, exhale. Inhale, forward to plank. You can hover that left foot and take a push up or no push up. Good. And back to downward dog. Stepping your left foot forward at that diagonal, lower the right knee down or keep it lifted. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands down. Stepping up forward fold, crossing the ankles or not. Right foot behind the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good job moving with your breath and rhythm, rising up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Back by your side. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, partway lift, good. Exhale, right foot comes across as you're facing the back of your mat now. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg steps back. Lower the knee. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands down. Good, lift the back knee, stepping back to plank, crossing the right foot in front. If you're taking that variation, hips up, downward dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, chaturanga or none. Pushing back up. Downward facing dog. Good, looking forward, step your left foot forward, lowering the right knee down. Inhale, rising up, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Breathing in, exhale, step that right foot behind the left or next to. Folding in. Root down, rise up, reach up. Good. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're halfway around this first side. Just reflect, balance, ground through the feet. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, cross the right foot around and turn just a little bit to that left. 1/8 of a dial, lifting up and then stepping back with your left leg. Lower that left knee down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bringing the hands down. Stepping back to plank, crossing the right foot or skipping that. Exhale, downward dog. Rolling forward, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga or none. Squeezing the thighs, reaching the hips back. Exhale. Stepping that left foot forward, inhale. Lower the knee down or keep it lifted. Next inhale, rising up. Bowing in. Exhale, bringing the hands down. Looking up, stepping up. Right foot behind or next to. Exhale, fold. Rooting to rise. Reaching up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Inhale, reaching up. Beautiful. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crossing the right foot over, just turning toward that left side or right side. Inhale. Exhale, step back with the left leg. Lower high lunge. Breathing in, just like an offering as your hands sweep up. Exhale, hands down. Stepping back to plank, right foot crosses, hips rise. Good. Inhale forward. Exhale, stay or lower. Inhale, lifting up. Good. Exhale, down dog. Looking forward, step your left foot. Lower the knee down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Bring the hands down, stepping up. Forward fold. Right foot behind the left. Next, exhale, root and rise on your inhale. Hands to the heart. And then back by your sides. Sweeping those palms up, just moving with your breath. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Stepping the right foot over. Turning now, we're at about that 1 o'clock. Exhale, fold. Stepping back with the left leg, lowering the knee down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reaching the hands down, stepping back to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Starting to go more inward, forward. Exhale, lower or stay. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Sweeping that left leg around and forward. Inhale, rise. Reach, embrace, pull it down to the heart. Hands down, stepping that right foot up. Inhale, getting light. Exhale, fold. Press down through the feet using your strong legs as you rise up. And then hands to the heart. Good. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, partway lift. And then crossing the right foot in front, turning back to the front of your mat. Exhale, step back with your left leg. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bringing the hands forward and down. Stepping back to plank or crossing that ankle. And reaching the hips. Downward facing dog. Variation, inhale forward. Exhale, lower. Or stay. Inhale. Exhale, back to downward dog. Stepping that left foot forward. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Good. Exhale, reaching them forward. And stepping up. Maybe just step that right foot right up next to the left. Fold forward. Root down and rise back up. reaching up, and hands to the heart. You can close your eyes or keep them open. And just reflect on that movement as we're halfway through our 18 namaskars. Good thing we're not doing 108 tonight, right? That's Sarah's favorite. Very good. There we go. Good.
85 more. Whatever.
Yeah, when you get home. All right. Let's come back to the prana and apana mudra, reaching the palms up. You can rise those heels, see how it feels now. And then exhale, lower down. Inhaling up. Good. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale. Let those hips come back heavy through the heels. This time we'll open our arms, prana mudra, and ground through the left leg, crossing the right leg around. You can take a little kickstand or wrap it up, and bringing your left arm on top. You can always just hold the shoulders or wrap the fingers inside. Let the hips move back, elbows reach forward. Good. One more breath here. And sweeping the arms down, reaching the leg out, and bringing the hands to the heart. You can even bring them to the hips and just kind of shift those hips around. And then we'll move to the other side. Back to Utkatasana, feet hips width apart. Reach the hips back, hands up. Press down through that right leg this time, left leg on top. Maybe wrap it or take the kickstand. Prana mudra, taking the right arm over the left, giving yourself that hug or wrapping up. Good, draw the low belly in, reach your hips back, elbows reach long, chin in, neck long. Maybe finding a little bit of Uddiyana Bandha, drawing the low belly in. Let's stay long and lifted through the spine. Good. And then release the arms. Lift that left leg, step it down, and circle around those hips. Good, back to center. And standing in mountain pose. Observe. And we'll cross that left leg. It's getting a little sweaty in here. Can always just stay standing on both feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Drawing the low belly in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back with the right leg this time. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bringing the hands down, or you can stay in that crescent lunge. Thanks, Amy. And then stepping back to plank, crossing the left leg on top now. Reach the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Inhaling forward, exhale, lower or no push up. Inhale, exhale, back to downward dog. And stepping the right foot forward, lowering the left knee down or lifting it up. Inhale, good. Just moving beyond leaning into any obstacles. Good, lifting that knee up and stepping up, forward fold. Rooting down, rising up, reach up. Right foot in front. Exhale, hands to the heart. Gonna move to the right this time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, cross the left leg over and turn, just a tiny turn to the right. Back to that 1 o'clock. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stepping back, with that right leg. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, folding down over the front leg. Stepping back, crossing the left foot in front. Back to downward dog. Inhale, just notice the brain. Exhale, push up or no push up. It's getting out of the way. Back to downward dog. Breathing here. Stepping that right foot forward, lowering the knee down. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands down. Stepping up, crossing the left ankle behind. Folding forward, rooting down to rise up, reach up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, sweeping up those arms. You got it. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, part way lift. Still feeling that beginning, middle, end. Crossing the left foot in front, turning toward the side. Good, and then stepping back with the right leg, lower the knee. Inhale, or keep it lifted. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Stepping back to plank or crossing the left leg in front, reaching the hips back and up. Breathe in. Good, start to wave the spine forward. Lower or don't lower. Good, inhale. Exhale, back to downward dog. Stepping the right foot forward, lower the knee down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands down to the floor, stepping up, forward fold, or right leg behind, or left leg. Don't know what leg that is. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Fold forward. Just trust and get into the rhythm. Inhale, partway lift. Crossing the left foot in front, turning just toward the back. Lifting up. Exhale, folding forward, stepping the right leg back. Coming into your lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down. Stepping that left foot back to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Stay or lower. Exhale. Inhale, push up. Exhale, back to downward dog. Sweep that right leg forward. Lower high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Good. Stepping up, forward fold or left foot behind. Fold in. Root down, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Breathe in, reach the arms up. That sun breath. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, cross the left foot over. Now you're turning to the back of your mat. Folding forward, left leg in front, right leg steps back. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands down, stepping back to plank. Reaching your hips, exhale. Inhale. Lower down or stay. Inhale. Exhale, back to downward dog. Stepping that right foot forward. Inhale. Lower high lunge. Exhale, hands down, stepping up, forward fold, or left leg behind the right. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Sweeping them by the sides. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, partway lift. Crossing the left foot in front of the right. a little turn to that diagonal. Stepping the right foot back, exhale. Inhale to your lunge. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, push up or no push up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot steps. Exhale, ground those feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower the torso, stepping up. Forward fold, maybe left foot behind. Inhale, rise, finding that center column. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, part way lift. Exhale, crossing that left foot over to the side of your mat. Stepping that right foot back. Inhale. Exhale. Back to plank. Inhale. Exhale. Back to downward dog. Inhale, making that choice, lowering or staying high. Good. Exhale, downward dog, right foot steps. Strong base, fluid spine. Good. Exhale, hands down. Stepping up, forward fold or left foot behind. Fold in, root down. Rise up, breathe in, gather. Energy through the palms to the heart. Deepen your breath. This last couple rounds, really make it an offering. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, wave the spine. Exhale, left leg across, turning just a little bit. Good. Exhale. Stepping that right leg back. Lower high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Stepping back to plank, maybe that left leg in front. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, lower or pause. Inhaling back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands down. Step up, forward fold or crossing that left foot behind. Root down, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. All our gratitude for this last one. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, part way lift. Bring that left foot across to face the front of your mat and step back with the right leg. Let's take these pulsations again. Inhale, round the spine. Exhale, cleansing breath. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Good. Lion's breath. Knee down or up. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Stepping back to plank or crossing that left leg on top. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, chaturanga or no chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhale, down dog. Stepping your right foot forward. Feet hips width apart. Finding those pulsations. Inhale. Exhale, cleansing breath. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Exhale. The lower high lunge. Nice. Exhale, bringing the hands, floating up, stepping up, forward fold, or crossing that left foot behind the right. Root down, rise up, reach up. And then hands to the heart. Good. Stepping that left foot next to the right. And just place your palms on your heart. Maybe shift a little side to side. And then let's just turn open to the right side of our mat. Turn the right toes out and bend into the right knee, stretching down into that left hip. You can stay here or sink down for Skandasana. It's a little counter pose. Good. One more breath, flexing the left toes up. You can stay in that halfway lift. And then pressing off that right foot. Turn the left toe slightly to that angle. You can stay here, just that halfway, stretching down that right inner thigh. If it feels okay, sinking down to that Skandasana. Right toes flex up. Good, that's it. Good job being mindful. Turning toward the front of the mat. Good. Lower that right knee down and we'll cross that left leg on top, coming back into those Gomukhasana legs. Maybe you sink back onto a block or your hips. Good. You can just stretch toward that child's pose. If you come up and seated, you can cross the left leg on top. That's what I have to do usually. These hips. Good. Then we'll inhale, open the arms out. This time, cross that left arm on top for eagle, or you can take this hug. If you find the eagle, lift up, and then up and around. A little yogic seal, stretching into those outer hips. Hug in with the inner thighs. Rising up, open the arms, sweeping them down to the side. And then we'll just lean back and switch. Right leg on top. You can always come a little forward. That's how I can get toward this pose. Not into it. And then ground down through the hips or into the block. Good job taking your time. Inhale, opening the arms, right arm on top. Inhale. Maybe you take those eagle arms and then come up and around for this bind. Forehead in, so just pouring out through the head and neck, shoulders, and that primary curve of the whole back of the body. Relax your hips. Notice if you're squeezing them still. See if you can relax them down. And slowly rising up, opening the arms, leaning back into your hands, and then freeing those legs. You can stretch them out for a moment if that feels good. That wide movement. Yeah, we might be craving a little bit more into those inner thighs to counterpose everything we've done. So I don't usually run class over because I really value your time. So after this, we will come into meditation for 1 minute, and then you're free to go, or if you want to stay and finish with an inversion and Shavasana, I'll be staying as well. Lift up, get some length, wave that spine up, and then folding forward. Walk the hands back up and just find a comfortable seat for 1 minute meditation. You can cross your legs. I'll take Hridaya Mudra. So as you open your hands, left arm comes on top and you cross the wrist. And then intertwine your pinky fingers, your ring fingers, middle fingers, and then your index and thumb come together like you're holding a piece of rice paper. Soften through the palm of the hands. You got it? Good. Yeah. And then as you soften, they might feel stiff at first, just like our body might feel stiff with yoga at first. And just bring it in, or you can move it around. I like to think of our hands like little antennas. So when you find that sweet spot where you feel relaxed, that's connecting to your energy field. Hridaya is the unstruck chord. So the place within us that's untouched by any drama, any trauma, that remains perfectly whole and at peace. And we can connect to this within ourselves. It's easier to see beyond those things in other people to that light that exists within them. And so while we're practicing yoga for all humanity, if we can also gaze into their eyes, seeing that light. Bring the hands together. I'll say namaste so that if you want to leave, you can, or I'll guide you through another 10 minutes of relaxation and give you time for an inversion. So namaste. We offer this to each other as a gesture of peace. All right. So if you're staying, you can find an inversion or even legs up the wall for your final relaxation. If you're heading out, you can head out. If you want to get set up, we'll guide you through and give you the lavender as well, if you'd like that. Just taking your time like we usually end. Listening to your body and what it wants. And just really observe the effects of moving in a mandala and how your mind might feel right now. Beautiful. I love seeing everyone just take care. You can do that because you've been practicing a little while. Annette, do you want to sandbag over your feet? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go to the yoga therapy room. I'll be right back. Breathing in, breathing out. Relaxing your body. cooling and calming. Relaxing the face, eyes and nose, your cheeks and jaw. Relaxing the shoulders, the arms, forearms and wrists. Relaxing the back of the hands, center of the palms, and the tip of each finger. Right hip and left hip. Relaxing down your legs, the right side, the left side. Relaxing the feet, the tips of the toes, all the way down to the soles of your feet, even the webbing between the toes. With every exhale, relaxing more and more. With every inhale, feeling that space around you. Almost as if you could lose the definition of where you end and the space around you begins. As thoughts come, let them come. As if you were observing clouds in the vast blue sky. Allow the body to be as relaxed as if you're in a deep sleep. the mind to be clear and open. Allowing yourself to come back through the layers of mind, breath, body, just by lengthening and deepening your breath, feeling the sensations on the floor. Maybe more of you is connected to the floor than when we first began this relaxation. Feel that breath washing over you like a wave, nourishing what needs to be nourished and washing away what needs to be washed away so that you can be more in the flow. As you find some movement, you may also want to bring your hands to the front of the body, bringing in that awareness of where you're at right now in space. With gratitude, stretching the arms just as if you were waking up. Welcome. Good. And then you can roll off to the side, staying in fetal position for a couple breaths to balance out the blood pressure. Using your strong arms, allowing your head to come up flat. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Thank you for staying.